What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review another movie. The movie I'm reviewing today is The Perfect Match, which stars Terrence J. It has an estimated budget of $5 million and is directed by Billy Woodruff. Oh, Billy Woodruff. Probably put the name right there just in case if I totally butchered that name. Anyway, this is a movie that released last week, around March 11th. And basically, it's not a big movie, it's not nothing that really was promoted or much trailers or, much things like that. But I will say, walking into this movie, I kind of was like, oh, here we go, romance comedy. Because basically the story is this character, Charlie, he's not committed to a relationship, He's like, he has sex with a woman, no feelings whatsoever. Alright, bye, see you later, bye-bye. And then the next lady, hey, you want to come to my house? Alright, boom, sex. Next day, yeah, bye, never call you again. That sort of guy. He's basically a player. And, his friends are, either getting married or wanting babies and basically telling him, dude, you got to grow up. You're like you're 30 years old. How about you find a relationship? And a wedding's going on, and then they do that dare, like never been kissed, sort of like... Or is that the movie Never Been Kissed? Or She's All That? Something like that, where basically it's like, hey, that ugly girl over there, how about you, whatever, kiss, like, your girlfriend? I don't know the storyline for that movie. I forgot whether it's the prom date or go to the prom with her or something like that. Something like this movie where basically, hey, you need to bring a date to my wedding, but basically you have to be with her a whole month, basically, which is... It's easy, and then all of a sudden a woman walks into his life, and then, yeah, I heard what they said. What am I, like, I heard the bet. And it goes on from there. So anyway, that was just a little synopsis of the whole, like, the storyline without spoiling, because this is a non-spoiler review. I'm just going to give you the pros, give you the cons, give you the final score, tell you whether or not you guys should go check this out in theater, or maybe just watch this on rental, or maybe just sweep this under the rug and never see it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's my non-spoiler review for The Perfect Match. First off, with the pros, I will say Terrence J as Charlie. He's not a bad character. Charlie is a likable character. He does have a fun side to him, and then he has a dark side to him. Not like Christian Grey or anything. But I've never really seen Terrence J anywhere. I don't know where I've seen him. But for this movie, I will say he's a likable character. He's an interesting character. He's not really much of a leading man, I would say, but for what I saw of him, he is funny. He is, he is what he is. He's not a character, like, when I see him, I'm not like, God, I hate this character. I don't want to see this guy. He is interesting on what the job he does, and, and then his sex life, and then his work life and career. So what he does in his life is interesting as a main character, but I wouldn't say that he's like spot on, spotlight sort of guy. The directing in here, man, the cinematography, of course, this is like a $5 million budget movie. It's not a bad directed movie, honestly. It is a bright, colorful movie. It's almost like a made-for-Lifetime movie, sort of. It's better directing than a Lifetime movie. But you get what I'm saying, like, it's good looking to the eye. It's bright. The people look good. HD. You know what I'm saying? Really good stuff, man. It does have a good directing in here. Not like great directing or anything. Like, oh my God, did you see that shot? Look at that shot right there. Oh, crikey, mate. Look at that down under. It's nothing like that. But it is, it's a beautiful looking movie where it's not like, God, this is so ugly. Who directed this? Who's holding that camera? The cinematography. What's going on? It's not like that. It's pretty good. It's not nothing wrong. His friends, Charlie's friends, Terrence J's friends in the movie, you have one that's getting married, and then you have one that's trying to have a kid, and then, those were the funny parts of the movie with the friends. Those were definitely, the friends were way more funnier than what Charlie was, which is not a bad thing. I really do like the character that's trying to get a baby with his wife. That character is really funny. A lot of, dude, I did porn once. I directed porn once in college. Yes, that guy who directed porn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the way that they go at it and the chemistry with the characters. And you could tell they've been friends for a long time. Their characters have been friends for a long time. So that's one thing that was really easy to relate to. Alright, now the cons of the movie. And I'm going to be totally honest. I saw this movie 5 days ago. Really, 5 days ago. and now I'm reviewing it, and I am gonna say this movie is forgettable. It's a forgettable movie. You see it today, and the next day you're gonna be like, okay, that happened in the movie, and then a day later, yeah, that happened, and then like a week later, you're not gonna be thinking, when you wake up, oh my god, the perfect match. I'm gonna go to my friends. Hey, did you see the perfect match? Oh, so good. We should go see it again. It's not a movie like that. It's a forgettable movie. It's a romantic comedy, which romantic comedies are good. Yeah, I do watch romance movies, man. The Notebook, hell yeah. Notebook's amazing. I do watch romance movies. Romance and comedy are really good. And romance and Patrick Swayze a little bit, Dirty Dancing, but it does work well. The characters, they do work well. Not the girl that he's with in the movie. That wasn't really well. I mean, her acting, and some of the acting in here was Lifetime acting. That was where it was more Lifetime. This is like the editing in here is made for a Lifetime like TV movie. The editing in here, I feel, is like they were like basically making this movie for straight to DVD or basically TV, The way it was edited, the way that it is acted out was more of a straight to DVD or TV movie. And one last con, it's not really that funny. This movie's not like, oh, laugh out loud, so funny sort of movie. Except the friends are funny, but this movie is not like the best comedy of the year or something, I, at times, wasn't laughing. I was just kind of watching the movie. I was never really interacted with the characters. Sure, a few fun characters. Other than that, like, when Charlie was at work, there was this annoying guy that looked like he was 15 years old, and he's like a 35-year-old on, like, a rolling skater thing, and, like, he was just... Some of the characters there at his workplace were annoying. There's like one YouTube star in there, and then there's one guy named French Montana. Don't know who French Montana is, but I do know he is a celebrity, and he plays himself in this movie. So that's kind of a good thing in there. Of the pros, you got a few celebrities, or low minor celebrities. But other than that, like I told you, some of the bad stuff, the acting in there, the cons, acting, the editing, straight to DVD sort of feeling to it. So that sort of things were the problems, and then the pros, Terrence J. S.H.I.E.L.D. was an interesting character. His friends, the directing a little bit bright, wasn't that bad of a movie. So overall, I'm going to end up giving this movie of The Perfect Match a 5.8 out of a 10. I thought it was a mediocre movie. It's more like mediocre. It's just okay. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's just mediocre. It's in the middle. Is this a movie worth watching in general? No, it's really not. This movie, I'm not gonna, you could, if you want to see it, yeah, by all means, but rental. Don't pay $5, $8, $12 to see this movie. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Pay $1. This is like $1 movie. This is like $1 rental. It's a movie worth watching, yay or nay, and really no, I would say not. It's enjoyable at times. Sure, it's not the worst movie. It's mediocre, yeah, sure. But it's more of just a rental. Watch it on rental if you do feel like watching. If you like the trailers of this movie, then watch it on rental. Don't see it in the theaters. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button. And then I would really appreciate it if you guys want to support the channel. Hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. Share the video. Let everyone know about the channel. I really would appreciate it, guys. I'll be seeing you guys next week for more movie reviews, man. A lot of different movies. Allegiant, Batman v Superman, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, so much more, man. Until next time, bye-bye.